We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. No, thank you. Eat the whole thing. Eat the whole thing. I don't want it. I just had a shake. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I gotta figure out what the heck is here. I hope that you had a great weekend. The weekend has ended. Yes, for some people, it's a 3-day weekend, and we'll talk about that because it's Veterans Day. Happy Monday. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for joining us this morning. Melissa's here already. We're getting some shares out. We're going to get some shares out. Thank you guys for your patience and getting the word out that it's Monday. Thank you so much for sharing and the thumbs up and the loves and the likes and the thumbs down and the what's the never. And I'm excited. I'm so excited. That's one of my favorite comedians. Angela Johnson. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here when she was pretending to speak Spanish because she doesn't even speak Spanish. I think that's so funny. Yeah, we're starting it right now. Here we go. There's Brenda. Boom, 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 boom.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good. Like. Give me 1 second to pull the things together here, and I hope that you are ready for Melissa.
You like it. I would look so tiny.
I hope that you are able
Melissa,
to. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I am excited to be here with my wife. So excited. Something like that.
So excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
What a blessing it is to see another sunny day. Good morning, Melissa. And Melissa's on. Now it's time for us to sing our song. Melissa's on.
Hey, Melissa. Thank you for joining us this morning. So it's Veterans Day.
It is Veterans Day. I happen to be a veteran. I served 3 years in the active Army and 5 years in the active National Guard. Mm-hmm. So technically, I have 8 years of military experience.
Wow. Wowie.
Mm-hmm.
That is really cool. I got some sounds coming from over here.
I can't wait to see this.
That I gotta get taken care of.
Good morning. Because right now at this table we sit, making it legit. But when Lynette hits the show, good morning, Lynette. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
So Melissa and Lynette and Dorothea, good morning. Today is Veterans Day. We're going to clean up the weekend first. I hope you had a great weekend. Lisa had some events this weekend. I had an relatively uneventful weekend. So we're going to clean up the weekend, but also this is Veterans Day. And I believe that every American has some association with some veteran in some kind of way. So do you guys have any associations with veterans? Are you a veteran? Shout it out. Was it your dad? Was it your husband? Was it your boyfriend? Was it your child? Whom do you know? Your uncle, your aunt? What's your relationships to the U.S. military?
Both of my brothers were two of my brothers were in the military. So Tommy was in the reserves. Mm-hmm. and Patrick was in the Air Force.
Okay, cool. Now, I don't really want to get into the originations of it because it's so controversial. The originations of the Veterans Day. There's two. There's one about the black soldiers invented it to commemorate the black soldiers' loss, and then there's other ones that had nothing to do with that. So we're not going to.
You just say you don't want to get into it.
Okay, we're not going to get into it. Good morning, Teresa. How was your weekend? Let's go buy a car. Hopefully, you had a great weekend. What's your association with Veterans Day? What does it mean to you?
What does Veterans Day mean to you? Good morning. Good morning. I
gotta warm this up somewhere.
Do you? So, other than honoring those that have served, for me, my brothers, I really didn't have a lot to do with them being in the service, so I don't have a lot of stories about it. What do you have to share?
Well, a lot of times,
Teresa's a veteran too. Well, thank you for your service.
I think she told us that before. What branch of the military were you in, Teresa? What branch of the military were you in? I want to know. I was in the Army myself, and I was an airborne soldier out of the 82nd Airborne Unit, and I Fort Bragg, North Carolina. And the 82nd Airborne Unit is a unit that's supposed to be able to mobilize and be anywhere on the planet within 18 hours.
She was in the Army.
She was in the Army. Cool. And how long were you in the Army? Good morning. Good morning to our friend Bill. Nobody thinks like him still. We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Bill. Thanks, Felicia, for letting me do a solo this morning on William Brown's song.
I'm sorry. I've been producing and trying to get things situated on timers and stuff because I have some times to not.
Let me tell you guys something. If you don't have a friend like William Brown in your life, you need a friend like William Brown in your life. Nobody thinks like him, and he thinks different enough to help you formulate anything. I can hardly think of anything I want to do for the rest of my life, William Brown, that I don't want to run by you.
Teresa said 72 Echo, 3 years, and telecom.
Now, I think 72 Echoes, you carried the radio, right? Or communications. I think that's what that was, right?
And Arthur Lynette says, to the family, thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Telecom. Out the field radios. Run the field radios.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what
that means. You spent some time in the field, right, Teresa? You spent some time out in the woods, out in the bush.
In the bush.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Them brothers that was trying to roll up on her vehicle the other day was about to learn today.
See, this is why I have been over the years. I've been an anti-gun violence speaker. You know, I have spoken a few times about guns and my feeling about guns. And some of you guys know I've done anti-gun violent talks before. I believe in guns for protection. I do. I do not agree with assault rifles and 100 magazine round clips. You know, why does an average citizen need a magazine clip that'll hold 100 rounds when we have situations where you shoot up a whole school in 4 minutes? Okay, so I'm anti-assault rifles.
Beverly is here today. Now we can go on with the show.
Beverly is on our show. Okay, I think I'm here today, so now we can go on with our show. Okay, cool.
Beverly says that both grandfathers, Army and Marines. My uncle, Army, over 40 years in service. My son is still active Army. My father, Air Force, Navy SEAL, Brooklyn cop, bounty hunter. Woo!
And let's talk about that. Teresa Crawford, and I never went to the field. Hello, that's a whole different story over sticking
a cup.
Okay. You had to run some games not to go to the field because that's your job.
Absolutely.
She probably batted an eyelash or two. But let me just shout that out. Teresa Crawford had a scary situation the other day. She was in her car, single in her car, woman in her car.
Leaving an activity.
And I believe it was at a traffic light or something. Anyway, two guys stood in front of her car.
They were in the street on either side.
They walked right in front of her car, so she had to stop. And they slowly went around. One went around the driver's side, one around the passenger side. This is about to be a carjacking.
Yeah.
And Teresa had her tool in the car with her.
Lucy.
And her tool she calls Lucy, and she displayed Lucy as they got to her windows.
Like, oh, y'all want some of this?
And they saw Lucy in her hand, and
I
she
had
was
a
prepared
change
to
of
use
heart.
it. And they thought better of the mission, and they kept it moving. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what if she didn't have Lucy right there?
Yeah, they were in the middle of the street from Noda, and a Glock. Is Lucy a Glock?
Mm-hmm, I guess.
Oh, Lucy wasn't getting ready to ask no questions
Because she wasn't playing.
Who? Brianna's on. Good morning.
Can't play with my break.
And Brianna actually ordered her own copy of Right Division because she ain't playing.
Good, Brianna. Good.
I got it this morning.
Now, what is Right Division?
Right Division is the planner for 2020. Yes, I know Lucy's a Glock. I figured it out. Right Division is the planner for 2020 to help you to clearly identify what it is that you want to make manifest, and then Right Division make it plain. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. Author Lynette said, my daddy, National Guard unit, was active by President
Johnson after the Kennedy was killed because riots on Eastern Shore of Maryland. That's right. Cousin Keisha's on here. Good morning, cuz.
Hey,
how you doing?
Keisha. Beverly says she got a 9 with a scope. Dang.
Beverly's got a 9 with a scope. Now,
my sisters.
I remember one time I was at and I lived in Raleigh. I was really, really active in the anti-gun community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now again, I've switched that. I believe there's a reason to have a gun.
A right to bear arms.
A right to bear arms. I do believe in that. Mm-hmm. But I remember this one debate, this woman changed my mind completely. Because I was arguing on the side of why does an average citizen need a gun? Okay?
Need a gun at all?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is back in the early 90s, okay? Mid 90s. Maybe late 90s. But this one woman, she was a college professor. She completely changed my argument. Mm-hmm. She said one night she had been working late at the school, at the college, and her car was the only car in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. And she goes out to her car and she sees 4 dudes hanging around her car, looking in her car. Mm-hmm. Okay. So she's stuck with a dilemma. What do I do? Do I go back inside and stay? She probably should have. Okay. Or do I get to my car? So she decided to go to her car. So she said, she walked up to the car and says, gentlemen, how are you? How can I be helpful to you? And that kind of startled them. And they moved away from the car just enough for her to get into the car. Okay. Get her car door open. She didn't even get a chance to sit down because soon as she leaned in the car, because her gun was in the center console. Okay. Mm-hmm. So she reached in the car and the dude was coming in after her, you know, kind of grabbed on her like that. Mm-hmm. And she was able to get in there, got her gun, and she turned around just like this. You need to back up off me. And they backed up off of her. Okay. Just that fast. That could have gone so many other ways. That was a real life situation. And she changed my mind. I was happy she had her gun with her.
Yeah, I guess. I think that there are definitely reasons to have a gun. And for me, I didn't have a gun particularly because I had children in the house. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't want to have that responsibility. Beverly says, my great friend in Brooklyn served as personal security beside the great President Barack Obama.
Amen. Woo-hoo. In my Facebook memories today, I saw that video clip of when that 106-year-old woman went to the White House and met Barack and Michelle, and she danced with them. It was such a warm and loving moment. I probably should repost it today because it made me feel good just to see that. You know, how loving these people were with this 106-year-old woman. Michelle's like, no, you're not. No, that was just a great scene.
Absolutely. That's right. That's when you have to be prepared. It's crazy. It is crazy. And our special guest for the day, an entrepreneur that we will celebrate today, is in the green room already. So I am going to give her a heads up. We're bringing her on at 9:30.
Yeah, unless you want to bring her on earlier.
No, we've got something to do right before then.
Okay, cool. So we'll bring her on at 9:30, but she's already in the green room. What's up, girl?
Brian has no protocol whatsoever.
What do you mean I don't have any protocol? What do you
She's
want me
in
to
the green room. Nobody else can see her. You don't talk to her while we're live on the show.
Brother man can't say what's
No.
up?
Good gracious.
Black man can't do nothing in his own house?
No. Other than listen, I can't wait to put my new baby because I travel to Maryland at night, often dark. I can't wait to get my new baby because I travel to Maryland often at night, often dark roads.
Are you talking about? I was talking about when Barack and Michelle received this 106-year-old woman at the White House. She was a 106-year-old black woman. Billy Bronco.
Huh?
Billy Bronco.
Huh?
Good morning, Billy. How you doing? No, it wasn't a commercial. It was just like she showed up.
No, duh. It's time for the commercial. That's what my alarm is trying to tell me. And Beverly, thank you so much.
It's currently 9:15 a.m.
I don't know why it's trying to talk to me here. Thank you so much. And just to remind everyone that when you're a veteran, you have special qualifications. And actually, our veterans. Go ahead. Our veterans are able to. Oh, we're sorry about the bootleg Wi-Fi. Veterans are able to leverage the resources available and get guaranteed loans if they're looking to buy a home. If you are a veteran and want to maximize your buying potential by tapping into your veteran benefits, then you need to reach out to the agent that knows how to leverage all of that access and find you the home of your dreams. That agent is Brenda Bookert-Book. She is the real estate agent who is all heart
and no bull.
That's all heart
and no bull.
Brenda Bookert-Book has helped clients for over a decade, in both the financial services side as well as the home buying side. And she is the one to reach out to when you want to leverage access to all of your benefits and make sure that you are able to get into your new home, your next home, or your forever home. That's Brenda Bookert-Book, the real estate agent who is all heart
and no bull. Lisa does a really good job with that commercial. Would you guys agree that she does a great job with the real estate agent Brenda Bull's commercial? If you agree that Lisa does a great job with that commercial, she'll do a great job with your commercial too. 'Tis the season. We're moving into buying season. Okay, like my wife said earlier, we don't have Thanksgiving anymore. It goes from Halloween to Christmas. That's it. Okay, and Black Friday is the other holiday. It's not Thanksgiving anymore. It's Black Friday, where the deals are ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Okay? So, but this
Thanksgiving is the day to eat so that you'll have the energy to go shopping at midnight.
Yes. And I'm
not even the next day at midnight.
I'm not going to do that at 4 a.m. None of that crap. The store will be there when I get there.
Absolutely. Okay? It's crazy.
But this is buying season. So if you have a product or service that you believe this particular audience, this entrepreneurial audience, this grown folks audience, we were willing to, after we vet you, of course, we're willing to let you be one of our sponsors on this show.
Absolutely. And we're looking to help you to get into your 2020 with the bottom line that you're looking to have.
Now, 2020 can be just like 2019, or it could be better than 2019, or it could be worse than 2019, right?
Absolutely.
Most of the time, it's going to be about the same unless we do something different.
Right.
That's something different I'm going to recommend is to fully utilize the right division and make it plain calendar.
That planner will help you to lay out the vision in a way that you've never done before.
Lisa invented it
and
refined it over 4 years.
Yes. And so often people, and I had the opportunity to experience a vision board party on yesterday, and I thought that it was very good. It was a lot of fun. And I love all of the energy that people put into making these vision boards and pasting and taping things on them and everything. But for me, there has to be some deliberate intention. And when I read the scripture that says, write the vision, make it plain so that they will run and not faint, I realize that intention is the steps. because he talks about running and not fainting.
Mm-hmm.
And so I personally believe that she's 110 now and still living. Wow. Wow. The couple they're showing on Facebook is and Steve Harvey show that have been married for 80 years. I know them. Oh, wow.
Wow.
So here's the
What
thing.
amazing.
When you write the vision and make it plain, you give yourself something to stand on, even when you don't feel like it. The day is going to come, the days will come that you won't feel like it. Did you wake up in the morning and say, you know what, I don't feel like adulting today? But if you have it already laid out for you, that today is Monday and I'm supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z. Today is Tuesday and I'm supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z. You're more likely to get up and do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And if you would like your own Write the Vision, Make It Plain 2020 Vision Planner, then you can get it by just hopping on over to IamLisaSantiago.com. Go check out the store and you may order your own. And in addition to the planner, you will get access to the webinar on how to jumpstart your use into that planner. That's IamLisaSantiago.com. And I look forward to helping you to manifest your 2020.
Now, today is still Veterans Day, and a lot of people have already mentioned their association with veterans, like Beverly, her family, and Lynette, her family, and me, myself, and Teresa. A lot, and everyone, I believe, has some connection to the military. But different people go into the military for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for example, I went into the military at age 17. And the main reason I went into the military was because I wanted to get out of my mother's house.
Wow.
Okay. That was the only, and she had to sign because you had to be at least 18 to get it on your own.
Right.
So under 18, she has to sign off. She's like, please get the butt out of here. Okay. Because I had a different set of rules than my mom had, but it was her house.
Right. That part. that was why I ran away, actually. There were different rules in the house that I wanted to live by.
Right. So if you don't want to live by that house rules, you got to go. So I had
Get
to go.
on up and dance, y'all.
But I went in primarily because I wanted to get out of my mother's house. But some people go into the military for the educational benefits of it. Some people go in the military because of a patriotic unction that they have. A lot of people go into the military just because they need a job.
Well, and it depends on who's in office, whether or not you want to go in for that reason.
Now, I used to tell people, I don't say this today, that I think every young person should go into the military for at least 2 years, is what I thought. But that's when we didn't have war presidents. Like Barack Obama was not a war president, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And this guy we got now, I think he wants to be one. And I think he'll start a war just to keep himself in office. You know, I think he will. So I don't think anyone should go in there now because of who's in the office right now.
Okay. Shucks, I got to get some power.
What? You act like something happened here.
It did happen. We're at 22%.
Oh, okay. Dang. Like a bolt of lightning went through her butt.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what? What?
I got a job to do over here. Okay,
so she got to plug in the laptop. No problem, okay? We do have a guest here. Now, let me tell you about, the guest is going to be on in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, we're going to bring our guest on. Now, this is a young lady that Lisa and I have known for just a few years now, but she's always been entrepreneurial, okay? She's always had something going. She's an author as well as an entrepreneur. But this morning, I got surprised by her. And she sent something that surprised me, something that she has done.
Good morning, Joaquina.
Not something that she's going to do, it's something that she has already done. And I was like, you've done this? And she goes, it's so funny. Everybody responds that way. And I was like, of course everybody responds that way, because who does that? And I don't want to tell you what that is until 7 more minutes. And I'm going to give her a chance to explain it to yourself. But it surprised me that she had done that, because who else does these kinds of things? So we're going to introduce her to you. Some of you guys are going to already know her. Good morning, Joaquina. What's up, girl?
Hey, Joaquina. Beverly, is that Beverly? Yes.
Beverly, yeah.
Beverly says, my son used to work for NASCAR. He came home and said, there's nothing out there that's stable. And so we went into the Army.
Yeah. And then some people do go into the Army. And I've met a lot of those guys. They get out of the military and then they go back in. Why do they go back in? Because for a lot of folks, they didn't find anything out here for them. One guy told me he left the military and went back in. He was a good friend of mine. His name was Washington. We called him Wash. He goes, I need to come back here where Uncle Sugar will take care of me. Uncle Sugar is what he called it.
Yuck.
Uncle Sam.
That sounds really creepy.
Uncle Sam, Uncle Sugar.
No, that sounds really creepy.
He wasn't creepy. He was a funny guy. He was a rhymer, insulter. Okay. Like he'll like when you ranking on somebody or roasting somebody, he do it in rhyme.
Like Rudy Ray Moore.
Yeah. And he was good with it, you know.
Incidentally, y'all, I have seen it now 6 times.
Dolomite is my name. Eddie Murphy's version of Dolomite.
I have seen it 6 times.
My boy Wash, he would say stuff like, I heard what you said, and I ain't feeling no pain, but looking at your pants right now, you're expecting rain. That's a Wash kind of insult.
Sounded like Welcome Back, Kotter is what it sounds like. It puts me in the mind.
And he would do it all the time. Or like if you touched him like this or something, he'll say, "Get your feet off of me," and you'd move your head as if it's your feet. He's just a funny guy.
I don't know how you got up to him, but today is Veterans Day, and one of the things that we want to do is thank our veterans and celebrate those that have given their time for service. Go ahead.
Today, apparently, and I've never taken advantage of this before, but a lot of restaurants are feeding the military for free. Former military, they're feeding them for free. I've never taken advantage of that before because I don't have my military ID. And everybody says, you don't need your military ID, just go eat.
Yeah.
But I've never done it before. Where should I go take advantage of my military benefits today? Where should I go eat today?
Nowhere.
Nowhere? Stay here?
Thank you, Melissa. Uncle Sugar sounds creepy for sure. It certainly does.
We got 5 minutes to our guest, y'all.
Ew.
Yeah, but some people had to go into the military just to get a job, to earn a living, something.
Yes. I get it. I definitely get it. Ugh, I still don't like Uncle Sugar.
But, when I thought about it, and a lot of times veterans, think about they pay the ultimate price. A lot of times when veterans came back, which is one of the saddest things about war, veterans.
Teresa said, I'm going to Longhorn for lunch.
Will Longhorn feed the military for free today, Teresa?
Longhorn Steakhouse?
I might want to do that, Get me because they have the bloomin' onion, which I like, and steak I like.
Enjoy.
You coming with me wherever I go.
I'm not a veteran.
Yes, but you my wife. You coming with me. Everything I do, I want to bring Lisa with me. That's how it is.
Lord,
it's more fun when I bring Lisa.
Mm-hmm. The best part of waking up
is what? It's definitely not Folgers in my cup.
Somebody tried to give me Folgers to take home, and it was decaf. I was like, that's gonna go to waste in my house.
Right.
He doesn't like
Starbucks
Folgers, and
coffee?
He certainly does.
What does Starbucks do for veterans today? Give us the hookup. Whoever knows some stuff, let us know.
Lord, list all of the Veterans Day hookups. Now I know that I know Denny's feeds the veterans. I know.
Okay. And Denny's has that what's that sandwich I like? Not roast beef. It's called it's not roast beef. It's not pot roast. Dang.
I don't know. But
it's a sandwich I like.
It's a sandwich. But Denny's does it. Who else does it?
Brisket sandwich. I like
brisket, roast beef, same thing.
Yeah, that's what I like. But brisket's the right word. Okay. Another thing about our guest, she's got 3 minutes to her. When I told her it was like 10 minutes till 9, and when I was messaging her back and forth, and she goes, "I can get ready really quick." I said, "Good, okay." I said, "You got time? 9:30 be good."
Do me a favor right now. We've got 2 minutes before our guest goes on. Invite somebody on here that will be the first person that you think of for someone who will celebrate a new entrepreneur.
Yes.
Someone who will celebrate a new entrepreneur. Everybody knows someone. I hope I'm one of those someones that you think of when you think of entrepreneurs, and maybe someone that would be happy for them. I hope that you think of me. Teresa gave you a whole list.
I appreciate that, Teresa.
A list of free meals, freebies, food deals for veterans.
That's awesome, Teresa. See, she's being a resource.
That's
what I'm calling a resource. Thank you, my sister. We have amazing people that tune into the show, baby.
Amazing.
We do. Every time I start looking at the names and the caliber of people that are on this, I'm impressed every time.
Amazing. Absolutely.
We got Precious Paul, and finally, go ahead.
Finally.
Let's get it in.
You see, I waited all my life for precious to arrive. And finally, I believe.
You see, I've waited all my life for precious to arrive. And finally, I believe. What's up, Precious? Now, these songs, don't let them throw y'all. Our veterans, sometimes songs come to us about them. We want a song for Teresa, too. You might want to suggest something for Teresa. Bring Breeze in the house. Yay. I guess she's yay because
Precious song is on.
Precious got to have an entrance.
I still like the Barry White version of the Precious song.
Which one? You see, I've waited all my life. No, I'm not doing that. Okay.
But it's time for our special guest in the green room. We're so glad to have her on.
Let's bring her on.
Without further ado,
please help us welcome our friend, Miss Sabria Rucker.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
How is everybody?
Good. Now, Sabria Rucker, I want to introduce her a little bit, but I'm going to yield time to her. We've always known her to be entrepreneurial, but this morning she surprised me with something that she has already done, not going to do, but done. She has produced Big Mama's sauce, which is a barbecue sauce. It's bottled. It's
barbecue.
She even got accessories that goes with it, already printed with her name and stuff. So when I saw that, I reached out to her and said, "You got a sauce?" So please introduce yourself however you like, Sabria.
Hello, world. How are you? All these beautiful people on this broadcast this morning. I am Sabria Rucker. I am a serialpreneur. So I have several businesses currently. But so let me back up. Keith and Lisa know me from Bria's Bling.
Okay.
Which is my first business. So, well, the business that I started 7 years ago now, and it's done really well. But Big Mama sauce, so I've been making the sauce for years, but it was just for my friends and family. And they are the ones who pushed me to actually put it on the market. Like really like pushing me, like, you need to be selling this sauce. I've been making the sauce probably for about 17 or better years now, before I even moved to North Carolina.
When did you put it out?
I put it out in late August. Yeah, like we went full steam ahead in late August. And it's just been like growing and taking off. Like it has taken off, like really taking flight. People taste it and they love it, and then they're like, "Hey, y'all, you need to try this," like letting their friends and family know.
Do you have a bottle handy?
I do.
Show them to see it. It's called Big Mama sauce.
Okay. Let me go grab one.
While she's grabbing it, now we knew her from her other business, primary business called Bria's Bling, is what her other company is, Bria's Bling. And what she does is basically she blings out everything. Anything. Sneakers, hats, shirts, Bria's Bling. That was with the business that we knew her. We saw her at events vending different things, but that was the business that we knew her from, Bria's Bling. Okay, so what you got?
So I have, this is the original. Oh, let me get in the camera.
There you go.
So this is the original, sweet and smoky. This is, it's not really spicy. It has a little slight backdoor kick, but this is perfect for the whole family. Like kids love it. Anybody can eat it, and kids really like it. I had one young man, he told his mom he wanted to take it in his book bag to school every day, so he's on the chicken strips. So we got the sweet and smoky.
Okay.
And then we also have our latest edition, which is not real new, but it is new. Carolina Love, and it is spicy. So it's kind of like a play on Carolina Gold, but it's my version and it's better, of course.
Of course.
And then we also have, so I was inspired to do Big Mama's Minis, travel size.
Yeah.
So you can take it in your purse, your messenger bag,
seller right
take it to the office. and it has a flip top. This one is sealed, so I can't open it. But it's perfect for travel because a lot of my friends were taking it to the restaurant, taking the big bottle with them to the restaurant, and I'm like, y'all, we gotta do better. So that's when Big Mama's Minis came in, and I'm gonna just put in the atmosphere my vision for this. Of course, the sauce to see it in the stores and restaurants. But for this, you know how when you're going through the checkout and you see the 5 hours, well, one day Big Mama's Minis is going to be sitting right next to those little 5 hour bottles.
Yes,
So you can take it
that's
with
right. Because you need to take your barbecue sauce
Yes.
with you.
So now,
Yes.
barbecue. Tell us how if they wanna buy it or
On the
support you in
next
some kind of
commercial.
way. All right?
What'd you say?
I'm gonna put you on the next commercial.
Yes, I'm ready. She ready.
On the next video.
Us, okay. You know, today is a freebie because we know you and we want to be supportive of you. But you can market
But
through
we
us.
actually do sponsors. So we will love to be a sponsor for it. Well, I
Yes.
want to taste it first before I'm ready to share with everybody. I got to taste it.
Now, I need you
got
to
you.
tell us how, if someone on here today wants to get in touch with you or buy some of your products, how do you want them to do that?
So you can reach out to me through Facebook on the Big Mama Sauce page, or you can reach me on Instagram at Big Mama Sauce. The website is currently being built, so you'll be able to visit there and
Okay, now
see
Big
where I'm
Mama or
going.
Big Mamas?
Big Mamas, and that's BigMamaSauce.
MAMASS.
AUCE.
Big Mama's Sauce.
Sauce. Yes.
Okay, on Facebook and
On
Instagram,
all
the website
platforms.
on all platforms. Big Mama Sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and the website is being built right now.
Yes, and that's the web address too, bigmamasauce.com.
Okay, all right. So cool.
I think I put it under my yep, that's it.
Holiday season is coming up. Can Big
Yes,
Mama
it is.
Sauce do good on a turkey or a chicken?
Big Mama Sauce is good on anything. Even if you are, so it is vegan friendly, number one.
What do you
And
mean
you can
vegan
also,
friendly?
so like, it's vegan friendly.
Is
So,
it vegan or no?
It is vegan. Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's what
You
vegan
gotta
friendly
say
is.
that. Okay.
Brian, that's what vegan friendly is. Okay, so listen, you can put it on salad, you can put it on salmon, you can put it on chicken, you can put it on steak, ribs, hamburger, make barbecue chicken nachos. You can put it on anything, like anything. You can use it just to dip your fries. You can use it for whatever you want. Kids love it. Like I said, it's family friendly, so it's not the sweet and smoky. It's not too spicy. This one, however, like I don't even do spicy. It's good, but I like it as a wing sauce. I can't just eat it plain. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hang on a second. Let me catch up some of these comments here. Melissa Price, Carmelita says, so happy for this queen, excited about her success. You should get to know Carmelita, by the way. She has a t-shirt company.
I met Carmelita before, but I didn't realize that I had met her before. I met her through her daughter. Me and her daughter were in a pageant together.
And her name is Carmelita.
Say it with a T. Define line, Carmelita.
And Melissa Price. So I'm sold already. What's the website? I need to order, and now I'm hungry. What stores can you buy it on?
Yes. Okay, Queen. So the website, like we said before, is being built currently. So right now, you can just inbox me. All I need to know is where to ship to, and I can send you an invoice directly.
Okay. Joaquina Colon. Joaquina has a more than a catering company. It's called Celebrations Remembered. Her company, they cater events, but they do the before setup, the full catering, and the full cleanup afterwards.
Oh, wow.
So her daughter loves some barbecue sauce.
This OMG.
Well, we gotta get her
this
some
in. She loves her some barbecue sauce. And Dorothea says, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I love seeing fellow entrepreneurs who create their own products. That's from Brianna Hutchison.
Who happens to be my firstborn daughter.
And is also entrepreneurial herself.
She's also an entrepreneur, yes. Of course.
Wow.
I want entrepreneurship for everyone. I believe in that. You know,
I do too.
Yep. But we are happy that you came on. Thank you for giving us a few minutes of your time.
And we're gonna
Yes,
have to
thank you
connect
so
so
much
that we
for
can
having me.
taste our own bottles. I want to
I'm
taste the
saying.
spicy.
You said you put this thing out in August, and we finding out about it in the middle of December. What
Where they do
November?
that at?
Well, I've been posting and promoting. Y'all, I got a whole
You
video. I
tell
got a
me.
whole song. I got a
You
whole
got a
song.
video and a song. Oh,
Yes,
cool.
I got
You
a
know,
whole song. My
go ahead and
son
hit the
wrote the
song. Go ahead and
song,
hit it.
produced it.
Go ahead.
It's
Let's hear it.
actually
Let's hear it.
I gotta sing it.
Yes,
Big
what?
Mama's barbecue sauce. Big Mama's barbecue sauce. I'm gonna post it on the page, on the Facebook page, so y'all can see it. Okay, it's everything. That's why I said I'm gonna have to put Lisa on the next song. She's got to be on the next video.
Well, thank you for coming. Everyone, give her a shout out. Hey.
Hey, let me
Thank
put the
you
link
so
back up
much,
again
guys.
so we have it on
Brian,
the
Lisa, I
screen.
appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity this morning.
You're
very
very
welcome, my sister.
welcome. You're very welcome. And if you share this, you tell people that you come on around a 38-minute mark.
Okay.
37-minute mark, so that they can go straight to you for a Big Mama sauce, that barbecue.
I love it. All right, guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Crawford, by the way, Teresa, we want a song for you. So either a song will come to us, but you can inspire us, Teresa, by letting us know what song that you like that associates with you, and maybe we can find something in that. Okay.
Yes, Teresa said, congratulations. Can't wait to taste that. We need to have an opportunity to have some barbecue sauce on something. Actually, I have a November 19th event. Maybe I'll reach out to Sabria about sponsoring some vittles with some barbecue sauce to dip in it.
I want to try the original the way she described it, man.
Bill says, congratulations. We are so happy to celebrate our entrepreneurs. And going into this holiday season, if you have something that you would like to come on the show and share, we do have opportunities for you to do that.
You probably should. We're moving into buying season. By next week, we'll be fully into it.
Next week will be full-blown buying season. So if you haven't already registered to be a guest on the show, then you are missing out.
Chris says, yes, ma'am, just let me know. So she's looking for an opportunity where she could come and have a tasting or whatever.
Yes, we'll do a tasting on the 19th. Women Empowerment Network.
Sabria, connect with Joaquina Colon. You know, she might have more opportunities than us and faster.
For you to do a tasting. That's right. For you to do a tasting. Those are great opportunities. Great opportunities. And we're also looking for a food sponsor for November 19th. It will be an amazing event for Women's Empowerment Networks, where once again,
and Male Empowerment Networks on November the 19th.
Be doing part 2 or 3 of the vision board conversation, because I believe that so often people take all the energy and effort into throwing pictures on the board and never about discovering what they actually want to manifest. So Joaquina is sending a private message right now to you, Sabria. And once again, this is the at Big Mama sauce that we are talking about. This good barbecue
and
sauce.
Man, on the 19th, we're going to sit around in a circle, man, and we're going to drink wine, and we're going to cut out magazine pictures and stuff. We're going to lay down on our stomach, and we're going to talk about it, man.
Can't with you. I cannot with you. I cannot with you.
No, we're not going to do that, man. No, we're not going to do that. Okay.
I cannot with you. Now, men, let's see. Sam and Santiago were at part 2 of the event, and they actually enjoyed it. There were no crayons, no glitter, no glue at this vision discussion, because I believe we need to
Kenya. How you doing, Miss Palmer?
The vision before we paint the vision.
I used to know it was Kenya Palmer. I used to see her more often, but it's been a while. Good morning to you. This is Veterans Day, and you're on the Empowerment Duo Show. We do this Monday through Friday. What you going to say?
I was going to say with Lisa Santiago McNeill.
Go ahead, say that.
With Lisa Santiago McNeill
and Brian Keith McNeill. I said something that was funny. Oh, about the men. Yeah, I got that joke from Lil Rel. He's talking about how when men break up with a woman versus when women break up with men. When women break up with men, they get the girls together, they get wine, they have a vision board party. Men can't do that, is Lil Rel's joke. Because men is like, I ain't about to sit around here with no magazines drinking wine with you, fam. She gone. And then 20 minutes later, hey, minutes Sports Illustrated. I'm still hooping. Let me.
I cannot. It is not possible
Um,
to confirm.
now, it's the
support.
poor frog that doesn't praise their own pond. Okay. Lisa and I, over the years, have worked very hard to develop programs and develop workshops. One workshop we have that we've developed is called "How to Sell Your Services the Way People Buy Today." That's one workshop. We're going to take that on the road. We also have successfully developed the workshop of learn to speak and get paid. We've also developed the workshop of how to earn more money with your book. A lot of folks have books that's not earning them any money. And Lisa and I have put together a great workshop for that. So one of the things I asked William Brown is what workshop we think we should bring to his city. And he was really, really, really helpful to me. So that's how we live our lives, by workshops and serving our clients.
Yes, and if you are watching the Empowerment Duo from a city other than Charlotte and would like to bring us and our workshops to your location, simply inbox us so that we can work together to coordinate that and make your vision a reality.
Yep. Work together, coordinate. Again, you can't even say the word. I can't even say the word coordinate without thinking about John Witherspoon.
Oh, amen. R.I.H. Rest in heaven. Certainly, someone who brought that much joy to so many people is with the Father.
Just think about all the phrases he brought into the lexicon.
45 minutes.
Yeah, nobody going there for 45 minutes. Every time I come to the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating all the goddamn food. All the hog moths, all the collard greens. I like pig feet.
And you know what else? As I was reading on the greatness of John Witherspoon, so many of those lines that we loved are his original lines.
Like, bang, 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 bang.
That was his line. That he actually was so improvisational that oftentimes they gave him a script and he would be like, "This script ain't funny," and they would be like, "Yeah, we know. We just knew you was gonna fix it."
Wow.
And he is a genius. He was a genius, and I think I really admire that.
He also was not long ago doing a radio interview where he was telling on everybody. Telling on everybody that did cocaine.
Everybody.
Johnny Carson, he told on all of y'all. Oh.
Yeah, he told on everybody, including himself. He told on himself. Well, you reach a certain age and you don't care no more. If your friends ain't dead yet, they better go ahead and get right with the Lord because it's about to go down. It's about to go down.
So it's still Veterans Day. How do you choose to honor Veterans Day? Or do you just look at it as another day off?
Or is it is it just a free day off? And if it is, what do you plan to do today?
Now, some people still have to work today, like us. Okay, we still got work to do today because we're going to be on the road next weekend. This upcoming weekend, we're going to be in New York.
He's finally here.
Ja is in the house. Boom, boom. Ja is in the house. What's up, Ja?
Hey, Ja. And Teresa did ask, what somebody got to do to get themselves a song? You just got to help us.
Teresa, you've been around long enough.
Help us to get you a song. Help us to get you a song. We know you've been busy moving in that house, getting things ready for 2020. I'm so excited about everything that the coach has been up to.
One of the best parties we went to this year was at Teresa Crawford's house. You know, is that the coach you're talking about?
No, I was talking about Ja's house. He said, "Sorry, I've been busy."
Oh, moving into Ja's house.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah, moving into your house. Yeah, it's gonna take you a year, Ja, to get all the way in.
Absolutely. But we're glad that you took any time at all to come and hang out with us, and we're looking forward to sharing for the rest of the year. Also, you guys, if you have any upcoming events for the end of the year, from now through the end of the year, now is the time to let us know about them. Our calendar for the end of the year is already very, very booked, and we are really looking forward to coming, celebrating with you, and sharing what you have going on with our audience as well.
Absolutely. We definitely want to do that. But we're going to be in New York next Saturday because Lisa's going to be speaking at the Small Business Boot Camp for Women.
Yeah.
New Rochelle actually is where we're going to be. New Rochelle, New York.
Yes. So, John said it hasn't been a year yet. Teresa said, I like happy. I like happy, that song. Okay. I have to
Which song? The happy,
the
just wanna be happy
or
by Kirk Franklin, or Pharrell. Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel. So is it the happy by Pharrell or happy by Kirk Franklin?
John says it feels like 1.25 years already. Oh, that's right. Can you go with me to New York? If you can fit in my luggage. Brian is already my sidekick.
Yep. Where was
So
I?
we're looking forward to it. We got all of them. So we just need to know which happy that is, Teresa, so that we can begin to pray over it and see if we can get the lyrics to match either Teresa Crawford or Let's Go Buy a Car and begin to mix that, do the remix.
Okay.
Remix.
No, you can go with us any place we go, man. But that's just how it goes. Now, I want to take the train because last time Lisa and I took the train, it was just a wonderfully pleasant experience. It was easier than flying for us. At least it was for me.
Yeah, it was for me too. I much prefer a train to a plane.
It was just a relaxing
I just do.
trip.
Yeah.
Airports, we could do airports, but it's always a lot of hiking in airports, and then you got to do a lot to get your stuff. It's just a hassle.
Yeah, excuse me. She says she likes Pharrell, the one by Pharrell.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. All right.
Yeah, but that line still makes no sense to me at all.
It don't have to make sense. It's the revelation.
Angela, la 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 means.
We love you, Angela. Yeah.
Thank you very much for appreciating my service in the military.
Thank you. Thank you. I got to see Angela yesterday. I got to see her face to face. And I didn't even sing your song. I should have sang for you. No, you're not getting ready to do it right now?
I'm going to figure out a way to put Teresa Crawford and Let's Go Buy a Car in the song.
Yes.
That's what I want to do.
Yes.
And if you have a way, Teresa, shout it out. Oh, Angela's here. Angela is the one we should lean on to help us with Teresa Crawford's song.
Well, Angela helped us to find the song. She didn't help us to rewrite the song.
But she knows music. She knows music. So, Angela, our friend Teresa Crawford needs a song. And she owns a company called Let's Go Buy a Car, where she makes the unpleasant task of buying a car easy for folks. She helps them out to get a car. So her name is Teresa Crawford, and she likes the song Happy by Pharrell. So how can we make that all work?
John says, I only take a carry-on bag when I fly. I'm not letting them throw my bag around because that's exactly what they do.
They do throw your bag around, and that's the smartest way to do it. If you can get away with only bringing a carry-on, good, because that way you don't have to go to baggage claim. Okay.
24 Karat Magic. Is that another song you like? Is that the one by Bruno Mars?
Bruno Mars, and also 24 Karat Magic. That was the theme song for her 1 year anniversary in business.
Oh,
she had a gold party thing. At the time, Lisa, we didn't make enough money to go to her parties.
Precious is my favorite. She said, oh, we get our song every time we see you in person in real time. I forgot to get my song on Saturday.
Speaking of which, we actually went to Precious' house Saturday.
Absolutely.
Why did we go to Precious' house? Because we had to deliver something to Precious, okay? And we're so excited about what we delivered. What did we deliver to Precious at her home?
Well, we delivered her the How Special Are You? I Am cards. It's a card game that you can play that allows you to learn new words that are powerful and reinforcing and affirming, as well as spend time with your family. We actually spent some time with the game. It plays like concentration. Each card is either a capital or a lowercase letter of the alphabet and a corresponding word that goes with that letter. For example, the letter M goes with magnificent, and it also goes with, there's another M word. One M word we're changing.
Well, I will say this, though. She played it with her kids. Lisa,
we had such a good time.
And the cards are very, very motivating, the messages. Because when I watched Precious's boys, when they read the cards, and he goes, I am this and I am that. They were reading these things. They were getting into it. So it was constantly positively reinforcing them as they played this game.
Reinforcing them to meaningful. That was the other M word, is meaningful. So you had to match meaningful with magnificent, the letter M, in the way that you play the game concentration. So all the cards are placed face down on the table, and then you have to remember where the matches are and pick them up. I like that, Angela Renee.
Me too. I like that a
you
lot.
can change the words to the jazz.
Instead of I bust the windows out of your car, I went to Teresa to go buy a car. You know, instead of bust the windows out your car, I went to go and buy a car. I like it. I'm gonna find. That's it, to me. Angela, that's a good suggestion.
We'll figure it out. And I am looking forward to that game. You can purchase it on pre-sale now at preciouspauling.com. That's preciouspauling.com. It goes wonderfully with How Special Are You? Well, you're one of a kind. Her children's, and not just for children's books that she has, but it's also great as a standalone product.
Back to Ja. He says, I used to sling them bags as well when I worked for US Airways. Absolutely. So 24 karat magic. But I like Angela's suggestion about Jasmine Sullivan's car song. I went downtown and filed a charge. You know, when you bust my windows out my car.
Thank you, Precious. Precious said, Lisa helped me to create a life-changing game. She has added again. I love helping people to manifest or create.
Or Aretha Franklin's song, Pink Cadillac. We're going riding on a freeway
of love in a pink Cadillac. So we have to work those songs. Those are all three good choices. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa has purchased her cards. Awesome.
Damn, Melissa's already got her card. Melissa is the ultimate supporter.
Absolutely.
We need more Melissas.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, if you have children in your life, or if you have people that you just like to have some conscientious, thought-provoking time with, then I encourage you to go to preciouspauling.com, get the How Special Are You I Am cards, or to go to IamWilliamBrown.com and get the U cards, which help you to affirm and communicate your own powerful identity. Or if you just need some daily affirmations, you can go to IamLisaSantiago.com and you can purchase your amazing mindfulness card.
One thing those three cards have in common is Lisa Santiago McNeill. She discovered how to create her own cards. She also did a yeoman's work in helping William Brown to create his cards. She did amazing work in helping Precious to create her cards. Lisa Santiago McNeill is the catalyst for all of that stuff. You know, my baby's brilliant.
Brilliant.
It's 9:56. We gotta go start our work day, y'all. First, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna start my work day. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to work today.
Yes, and he's also looking forward to breakfast. I made some white chili.
That's what I'm gonna eat this morning. Lisa makes a great white chili.
And you're gonna have white chili for breakfast?
Yep. It's way too early, baby.
I know. I didn't mean for it to start. I'm sorry. Thank you. But I made some white chili. Thank you. Melissa says I'm getting William's cards and journal too. They're available on IamWilliamBrown.com.
Amen.
And I'm actually going to be updating my website, IamLisaSantiago.com, with links to each of theirs, just so that you can find everything in one centralified, centralific location. I love making words up. Thank you, Bill. Melissa said Lisa's gonna help me make some cards soon too. I'm excited. And the Amazing Mindfulness Empresaria edition is going to be coming out soon as well. Teresa says, headed out for some free food. Start early, just work your way through. I mean, Teresa, work your way through the whole city eating. That's what you got. Billy Jean.
Billy, our friend Billy, he went from restaurant to restaurant.
Restaurant to restaurant, working his way through the city, just eating for free on Veterans Day. I ain't even mad at y'all. I guess if I was a veteran, I might do it too.
I still have not done it yet.
No. All right, Teresa, got to get me some cards too. Let's go buy a car cards. We could definitely create those. That would be exciting.
Your cards, especially about mistakes people make when they buying a car.
Mm-hmm.
We could do something like that.
It would be really cool.
Teresa, you should be a sponsor on this show.
Let's go buy a car.
We could talk about you better if you was. I'm gonna call you up after this. I just thought about it.
Yay! Thank you, Bill. Bill had me working this weekend, man. Slaving over these.
Bill, I ain't gonna tell you the stuff she was saying about you.
Oh, I love Bill.
That's how you say stuff without saying it. I'm not gonna tell you what she said.
He put me to work, bruh. He put me to work. That's all that was.
We're gonna have to get out of here today. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you.
Lisa is brilliant. That's what William Brown said.
Boom, 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 boom.
There's an event at Queen's Coffee Bar today. A send off to Kenya. Peace.
Yeah, that was my fault that time. There's a little button that you're supposed to click. I actually have fixed it, but I forgot it this time and I will get it next time. So hopefully you enjoyed the video image of it and we'll see you next time. Oh, don't forget to have sex.
Peace.